Hello friends, GK Today presents daily GK and current affairs quiz for 18th of April 2017. So moving on to question number 1. So question number 1 states, who has been bestowed with the Dr. Padu Gururaja Bhat Memorial Award 2017? The choices are A.V. Narasimha Murthy, N. Jayaram, B.K. Chandrasekhar or P. Sripati Tantri. So the correct choice is A, Mr. A.V. Narasimha Murthy. Mr. A.V. Narasimha Murthy is a noted historian and archaeologist. He's a noted historian and an archaeologist and has been bestowed with this prestigious award in Udupi, Karnataka for his contribution to Indian archaeology, Indian ancient history and numismatics. So the award basically, he's got this award basically for his contribution to Indian archaeology, then ancient history, and also numismatics, and the award carries a citation. It carries a citation and a cash prize of rupees 50,000, 50k. So Professor Murthy is the chairman of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Mysuru, and former head Department of Ancient History and Archaeology, University of Mysore. Now, the Udupi-based Dr. Paduru Gururaja Bhat Memorial Trust has basically instituted the award in 2010. So, this award was instituted in 2010 in the field for recognizing outstanding contributions in the field of history, archaeology, sociology, and various other social sciences. Now, late Dr. Paduru Gururaja Bhat was actually a teacher, historian, and a researcher par excellence, especially in Tulu history and culture. So he was a specialist in Tulu history and culture. So a lot of important points to remember from this particular question. Moving on to the next question. What is the theme of 2017 World Heritage Day? Choices are World Heritage for Tourism, Cultural Heritage and Sustainable Tourism, the Heritage of Sport, or the Cultural Heritage for Tourism. So the choice is B, Cultural Heritage and Sustainable Tourism. Now World Heritage Day or WHD is celebrated every year on 18th of April to spread awareness of the importance of protecting and preserving various sites around the world that have achieved World Heritage status. So it is our prime duty to conserve these sites and to preserve these sites and not to deface them. So the World Heritage Sites are officially recognized by UN and the United Nations Scientific and Cultural Organization, that is UNESCO. The sites, they are classified as a natural or man-made structure that has international importance and hold great cultural and physical significance. So these sites can be either natural or man-made. So this is the criterion, right? And as of now, there are a total of 1052 heritage sites all over the world. In India, we have 35 World Heritage Sites, which include the famous Taj Mahal in Agra, Nalanda University, Mahabodhi Temple, and Khajuraho in Madhya Pradesh, to name a few. Moving on to the next question. Which state government has recently signed a reworked MOU with Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited (HPCL) for Barmer refinery? The choices are A, Uttar Pradesh, B, Madhya Pradesh, C, Rajasthan, or D, Gujarat. So the correct choice is C, Rajasthan. Barmer being in Rajasthan. Now, Rajasthan government has recently reworked an MOU or a memorandum of understanding with HPCL of rupees 43,129 crores. Barmer refinery. Now, the Barmer refinery will be the first in the country to produce BS6 standard fuel. So it will become the first refinery of the country. The state government will have 20% stake in the project, while rest will be held by HPCL. The government has made 4,800 acres of land available at Padu for this project. So it is expected that the project will take about 4 years to complete. So moving on to the next question. Who has been bestowed with the 6th edition of M.S. Swaminathan Award? Choices are A. C. Parthasarathi, B. M.Y. Saxena, C. M.V.R. Prasad, or D. R.R. Hanchinal. So the correct choice is D. Mr. R.R. Hanchinal. He has been bestowed with the 6th edition of this prestigious M.S. Swaminathan Award for his contribution to the field of agriculture. Now, Dr. Hanchinal received this award for his contribution and sustained support to the areas of crop improvement for hot and very hot and dry environment, seed production technology, and intellectual IPR in various plant varieties, or intellectual protection rights in various plant varieties. So the award is instituted and given under the aegis of Retired ICAR Employees Association. Retired ICAR Employees Association. So this is the these are the ones which give this award in association with Nuzuvidu Seeds Limited. It carries a cash prize of rupees 2 lakhs. So a cash prize of rupees 2 lakhs plus a citation and a medal, So why he has got this award? For his excellent contributions to the field of crop improvement of hot and very hot and dry climates, and seed production technology, and intellectual protection rights in plant varieties. Question number 5. Which IIT institute will start Vastu Shastra classes for architecture students? So the choices are IIT Kharagpur, IIT Bombay, IIT Madras, or IIT Indore. So the choice which is correct is A, that is IIT Kharagpur. Now, India's oldest and largest Indian Institute of Technology, that is IIT Kharagpur, will now start Vastu Shastra classes for architecture students from the next academic session, that is going to begin in August of this year. Now it will be introduced to undergraduate students as part of courses on basic design and history of architecture. So at the PG level, concepts of social principles, 9 circuit placements, Navagraha Mandal, sacred altars, and design semiotics, etc. will be taught to students. Now the basic purpose of this initiative is to explore India's ancient roots in Vastu Shastra. It is a part of Institute's Science and Heritage Initiative. So it is a part of this Institute's Science and Heritage Initiative, which will oversee the curriculum design. So another very laudable initiative. Moving on to the next question. What is India's GDP growth forecast for financial year 18 according to World Bank's latest report, Globalization Backlash? Choices are, so this is the report. So the choices are A, 7.3%, B, 7.2%, C, 7.5%, or D, 7.4%. So the correct choice is B, 7.2%. So according to this report, Globalization Backlash, India's GDP is expected to grow at 7.2% for FY18 from, this will grow from 6.8% in FY16. Now, the international agency expects the fiscal, inflation, and external conditions in India to remain stable and a gradual GDP growth rise to 7.7% in 2019 and 20. So the report basically focuses on economic climate in South Asia and predicts growth in this region, right? Moving on to the next question. The Manipur government has launched Darpan, web portal to check corruption. Now, what does Darpan stand for? Choices are A. Digital application for revalue by public and nation. B. Digital application for reappraisal by public and nation. C. Digital application for review by public and nation. Or D. Digital application for reassessment by public and nation. So the correct choice is C. That is digital application for review by public and nation. Now the Chief Minister of Manipur, Nong Thombaan Biren Singh, has recently launched 2 web applications to check corruption and to keep track of various government activities. Now the newly launched websites are Anti-Corruption Cell. So the newly launched website in Manipur are Anti-Corruption Cell and Darpan, which will monitor all government funded projects and ensure transparency and accountability. Now the purpose of Darpan is to inform people of the state about various projects being taken up by the government of Manipur and current status of these projects, and also check dissemination of fake or any incorrect status report by using GPS location verification. So very nice initiative, and I hope it is implemented as well, right? Now moving on to the next question. Which country is hosting the 3rd edition of Global Exhibition on Services, that is GES 2017? Choices are A. China, B. Japan, C. South Korea, or D. India. The choice which is correct is D. India. Now, the President of India, Pranab Mukherjee, has inaugurated the 3rd edition of Global Exhibition on Services on April 17th, 2017 at Rashtrapati Bhavan in New Delhi. Now, this will basically highlight India's potential to boost its services exports across various sectors. So, this is a 4-day event which will be held at India Expo Mart in Greater Noida, and will focus on 20 service sectors. So it will focus on 20 services sectors, and which includes IT, tourism and hospitality, logistics, education and financial services, etc. So GES 2017 basically brings together 550 exhibitors from 70 plus nations. So 70 plus nations will participate, and the exhibition will see over 5,000 business meetings and deliberations at more than 30 seminars. So this is basically being organized by Ministry of Commerce and Industry together with Confederation of Indian Industry and Services Export Promotion Council. Moving on to the next question. Who has won the 2017 Formula 1 Bahrain Grand Prix tournament? Choices are Sebastian Vettel, Philippe Massa, Lewis Hamilton, or D. Valtteri Bottas. The correct choice is Sebastian Vettel. Now, Vettel is a German racing driver for Scuderia Ferrari. So he's a driver for Ferrari and has won the 2017 Formula 1 Bahrain Grand Prix tournament at Bahrain International Circuit in Bahrain. Moving on to the final question for today's quiz. Which union ministry has launched nationwide training program for elected women representatives, EWRs, of panchayats? Choices are Ministry of Home Affairs, B. Ministry of Human Resource Development, C. Ministry of Women and Child Development, or Ministry of Tribal Affairs. So the correct choice is C, that is Ministry of Women and Child Development. Now this ministry, in collaboration with Ministry of Panchayati Raj, Ministry of Panchayati Raj, has launched this nationwide program for capacity building of elected women representatives of panchayats and a training program for trainers of women panchayat leaders on 17th of April. So the training program basically seeks to empower EWRs, or elected women representatives of panchayats, by enhancing their capacity, capability and skill in governance and administration of villages which they represent. Now, the purpose is to build the confidence of women representatives in dealing with daily functioning of panchayats, and also make them aware of laws and rights of women under the Constitution of India. So with this, we come to a close of today's quiz. Thank you so much for your patience.